I see it. Hold it still. Zoom in on it. Yep, that's your slime time watch.
Do I get to say hello to everybody?
And these are all my presents. I haven't opened them. Uh-oh, one's falling apart.
You know,
Of course I made this balloon here.
wait a minute. How come you get to open presents today?
Because it's my birthday.
Well, how old are you today?
81.
81? That's not too bad, is it?
Uh-huh.
But then, really, what age are you? How old,
The highest number in the world.
how old
Chad,
are you
come on.
today, Chad?
7.
7 years old today, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, and Daddy, he's on television too now.
Hello. I get to say hi to everybody. I suppose you'll be showing this to Pat and Lynette and Sandra and Gammy and everybody else.
Oh, you bet.
Hello, everybody. Wish you were here.
Hello.
Everyone will
This is our house.
You didn't comb your hair like I asked you to, bud.
Ow.
Go comb it, or I'm gonna cut it off.
Just like to get to the airport.
And this is the house that
Daddy, real food is
Marilyn lived in. Who's that? Who's that kid? Who is that?
Cambrie.
Cambrie? Oh, that's right. That's Cambrie.
Come on, squeeze tight.
Are you going to go for
Okay, let go.
on the primary thing today?
No, I didn't go to the
Treasure?
mall.
You get to go to the treasure hunt?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And look, a feather. That feels good.
Yes, it does. Yeah. The living room, then the stairs that go downstairs to the front entrance, and the recreation room downstairs.
We sure wish that everybody could be here.
One of these days, the rest of the family can come and visit for a while, perhaps.
We're just looking on the map here to see where we're going to go today.
And that's quite a detailed map. Go over and get on a subway system and go into Washington, D.C. today. As soon as my wife gets ready, that is. Takes a while for these ladies to get ready to go places.
Yeah.
But we'll got a few minutes here now, and later on when we get home, we have the party. Then we'll get back with some more picture taking. Goodbye, kids.
Bye. Bye. 4:11. It's 4:11.
4:11 p.m.
It's actually 7:05.
I was
That's the
talking
date.
about the date.
The date, all
You
right.
gonna show your belly on the pictures?
What?
That's the way he is. He's always doing.
That's the way.
Okay, now wait a
Chad
minute.
is.
Ready, set, go.
Who is this from? Come over here.
Bring it over here.
Bring it over here.
Bring it over here so you're on.
Who is this from?
What's
Turn
that?
around. Turn around the other side. So
This is
Grandpa wants to see your
Chad.
Wanna
face.
sit down there by Chad and
this is
watch him
still
open
Chad's
these
birthday,
presents?
isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Now, today we took a grand hike into
Brett, move.
D.C.
Oh, we did take a grand hike,
Go on to waiting pool. Open it, Chad.
and Chad is tired of waiting for us.
He was
That's
like
what
a
he
kid
said.
on Christmas.
Oh.
Can we do it? Can we do it?
What is it?
A swimming pool.
A swimming pool?
It's one like Stacy's where it's
Well, boy.
Hey, that looks like rice.
A fun and swim
neat.
pool, huh?
Well, it's
That's
probably
to
not
keep-
as big as it looks.
That's for Mom and Dad to lay in the summertime.
Yeah, you kids can use the littler
You're
one.
probably
that's
going to
not
need
bad.
it too.
Wow.
Chad. Well, here's
Okay.
this one. What do you say? Thank you.
Where's my
Thank
kisses?
you.
Where's
Thank
my
you, everyone.
kisses, Toothless Joe?
If you notice, I do have
Where's
less
Dad's
teeth.
kisses?
Yeah, did you notice he has less teeth?
Let me see. Let me see. Hold still now. Hold
In
still.
Cambrie trade places.
Hey, you do have less teeth, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Quite a few less.
What is that, Bet?
Okay.
Are you gonna go swimming?
That looks like a little brushing jig. Those last three.
See, are you kids going to have fun in that
Who
swimming
is this
pool?
from?
This one is from you and me.
Ooh, the tank. Tanks and everything. No,
Turn around with the
it's
grandpa.
See? It's tanks and everything. The war.
Turn around and show it to Grandpa.
No, I think it's just the map, Chad.
No, it's not. It's the whole schmear.
Whoa.
But
And look,
it's
it's
not.
got a
Oh,
handle,
boy.
Chad, on top.
Yeah.
Now open it.
Open it. Please, please, please.
Why don't you take care of
Don't
the
rip it.
papers first?
Chad, do not rip the box. I'd like you to keep it like that so you can put it back in.
How do you open it?
Come here and I'll open it for you if you're having trouble.
Can I open it? After you open
Oh, you don't open it on that? Oh, that's not good.
you. That's big, Mom. It's fun.
Well, this is like an 8-footer.
It's the other end that you're supposed to open because
The
the handle's
whole
up
crowd.
there. The whole
Oh, I see an
thing.
airplane and a helicopter.
We're not opening it till we go swimming. We're not going swimming.
Chad, you better take care of your papers before you lose some
Is that for
stuff.
G.I. Joe?
Cambrie, would you be Chad's best helper?
Oh,
and grab all
no,
those papers
Chad,
and
would
we'll
you let
stuff them?
me close your box up right, and then you will open the other end of it.
Ah, good. Fun time.
Let's see.
Now
I'll
to you.
do it like this.
Let me see your army
You
stuff,
do it
Chad.
like this.
Wait a minute, we're not opening. No, don't be so greedy, hon. For goodness sakes. Wait, no.
I wanna see your
Open
army
this
stuff.
We
side.
want to see what you got before you go ripping every silly thing open.
It's an airplane and a helicopter.
I would like to see your army stuff.
Now he
Now
has to
Now
be
Daddy can
something.
have something for
Wait,
the army
yeah,
with.
the
He's been
army
waiting
stuff
for a long
goes
time,
into
you know.
And see, and Jared would want to put G.I. Joe.
I would like to see some army stuff.
There you put this out on the floor.
Chad, wait.
Oh, hey.
Chad, wait a minute. Come around, Chad. Come over here so Grandpa can get you on the picture.
See, here's the map.
Whoa, that's got a lot of neat stuff.
Let
Look,
move.
tanks.
It was wheels.
Helicopters, my
Yeah.
goodness,
Uh-oh.
with the
Uh-oh,
helicopter.
keep going.
Stick it back on there.
Yeah, what else? We always win
A
on that.
boat. Well, a boat.
My word, you have a little of everything here.
Where's the air landing strip? Got a landing strip on there?
No.
I
It
guess
looks like it's right here.
Oh, here's a mash tent.
Mash.
Oh my goodness. We didn't realize we were buying so much stuff.
Oh, here's a big tank. Now they got all kinds of different sizes of
baby
toys in
tank.
there.
Get a truck.
What is that?
That goes on the back of the truck, doesn't it? I don't know.
I've been dying to do this all day.
He's one of those.
Here, Chad.
What have you been dying to do all day?
Take my shoes off.
Why?
I've walked
Oh, that's
150
sandbags. That's what that
miles
is. That's
In
sandbags.
Washington D.C.
in Washington, D.C.
Here's a little.
The Smithsonian Museums.
Board.
Ah,
Look, Chad.
Oh, boy.
That's called
that stand
relief.
behind.
Hey, look, Chad.
Here's a boat that goes up the river.
Chad, look. Here's a wagon.
Goodness
Just like
gracious.
that. Here's part of the wagon.
Here is.
this stuff will spread out all over your bedroom floor when you play with it.
When you get your
You
bedroom
get a
back.
bedroom
When
floor.
you get your bedroom back.
Oh, look at
It's
this.
funny.
Bridge over the river
The
Kwai.
bridge.
Oh, wow.
Get it back together.
Some fence. Some flag.
How you gonna make the flag?
Man.
Oh, there it goes. And is that where it goes, Krista?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
what
here,
is it
here it
gonna
is. Here it goes, right here.
Oh, hey, just like Iwo Jima. It's even falling over,
Oh,
no?
yes. Here's
Here's
a
another
motor.
one.
Here's the motor that goes on your boat. Here's the motor that goes on your boat.
On this
This
one.
looks like a toy that could drive me nuts if it got scattered all over the place. But it won't. It'll be like the Legos. You'll keep it all together.
Yay.
Yeah, before you go into all of that stuff, why don't you get the rest of them? And I can turn this.
Okay.
My goodness. Hey, Chad. Grandpa says it's time to open the next present.
It's all right with you, isn't it,
Who's
Chad?
that from, Chad? Chad, who's that?
Let's talk. Joy things.
What are they?
I want one.
Right, no.
Oh!
Look at the things on them. There's different things. I want one.
How about if we share one?
Can I have one?
Yeah, here. Here's a shoe. Here's a whole handful.
I don't want a whole handful. I just want one. Can I pick my own?
Yeah.
Why don't you take them around
And
and
there's
give...
stuff like fishes, scorpions, bunnies. Yeah,
Right.
It's a shoe.
What do you say, Chad Winkle?
Thank you.
Where's Krista's hug?
There's a mountain.
Did you get one?
It was look. There's shoes.
Where's Krista's hug?
It's a
That
shoe?
was nice.
Let me get you one.
Well, let me see what they are.
I already had one.
Bring it over and show me what's in the box so I
Let
can
me
see it.
see what's in that
Give
box.
Grandma
Bring the
one.
box
I
up a
got
little
an
closer.
elephant.
Oh,
Turn the box this way.
I'm going to have a red one.
Turn the box over this
It's
way.
candy.
What is that?
Oh, it's candies. Hey, they're good things.
There.
Oh, you got everything
Okay.
from Civil... Look, you got Civil War Man.
Chad?
Thank
Spearmint flavor? Chad, there's one from Grandpa and Grandma Groneman. Why don't you get it quick?
Okay.
Boy, you're having all kinds of things for your
Why don't
birthday.
you come over here and open it, Chad?
Can you see him well enough if he's... There, that's good. That's better.
Good wrapping.
You won't believe
A box.
present.
A box.
A game. Wait. Cars.
What is it, Chad? What does it say?
Whoa. Road race set.
Isn't that neat?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Nice.
you. Is there cars come along
You're
with
welcome. That's a special hug.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, what about Grandpa?
Oh, you're gonna kiss me with the camera. Thank you, little darling.
it? Okay.
You're having a good birthday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well,
that-
pretty neat.
we'll
Now,
have
was
to-
it worth waiting all day for?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Okay.
was your favorite present?
Well, that's pretty tough.
Oh, I wouldn't care for one. Thank you, sweetheart. Not right now. I'll have one later, okay?
Okay.
You know, that was a good deal on both of those.
It was.
I'm
Okay.
really surprised.
Okay,
I didn't think it would be this
Chad,
much.
look at me.
Oh, we need to have one with this cake.
Yeah,
Not that
we'll
it's
have to.
neat.
get- when you get the
Actually, we
cake
could
ready.
probably do it without the cake now, 'cause I just
Look,
did an
Chad.
angel food cake. That's what he wanted.
Look, Chad.
Did
He
you?
says, I want angel food cake, and then when I made it and put it in the pan, I let him taste the beater. He says, this doesn't taste right, Mom. Are you sure you made this right? He says, where's
There's another
the,
one.
I said, yeah, that's right. And he says, well, where's the fruit pieces in it then? And see, I made the fruit cake at Christmas in that round angel
In the
food.
round.
I said, you talking about angel food cake or fruit cake? And he says, oh, you mean you put fruit cake in this kind of pan too?
So we have an angel cake.
Anyway, we got an angel food cake for an angel's birthday, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Be pretty
Well, we'll tune it out here then for a little bit. Are you gonna get the cake and light the candles?
Nah, well, say
Can we have
that
ice cream for his birthday? This is a war between Japan and America. This is Japan. And this is America. I set up America and Chad set up Japan. And this Chad's leader is
Yeah, Chad.
somewhere in here, but I put my leader in the tent.
Is that your leader?
I don't know who my leader is. Grandpa want this?
No, thank you, honey.
Krista want one? Dad want one?
No, thank you.
And Chad got this for his birthday, you know. And now they can have war.
Okay,
I got two
we
leaders.
have
Oh,
you got tangled up in you.
Get him untangled there, Chad.
Thank goodness.
This is my leader of my army, Daddy. Or not my leader.
There, now we're untangled. Now we got the picture of
See, this
your
is
house that you live in, so we can show people back home.
We're gonna get a picture of Grandma and Marilyn washing dishes.
Yeah.
this is my leader of my army.
That's the leader of your family.
Are you bothering me?
No, I'm not bothering anyone.
Yes, you are.
I'm not bothering anyone. Are we, honey?
Here, this is
Oh, are you taking pictures of my dishwashing?
Yes.
We have to put Grandma to work washing dishes when she comes out here. Ernie.
Right.
Get back into the old swing without a
Door
dishwasher.
patio.
Marilyn's giving a scowl.
See, look inside my
We
watch.
already seen your watch.
But it hasn't seen the timing and the
We
day.
haven't got a picture of your watch. No, we haven't.
I thought you did.
See, today's the date. It's the real date.
I have an
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
Let's go and comb
Okay.
some wild hairs.
So, Grandma,
Chad, yes, put your shirt on, Beth. Hello. Fine, how are you?
Now why are you taking pictures of
Oh, just the hall.
Cambrie?
Yeah.
Things that
today's the
Brett,
day.
that's not underwear.
Day.
Brett, where's your big boy pants? You got big boy pants on? No,
So
we'll
now
get
this
some big
is,
boy
let's see,
pants on.
Right.
raise it out again. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
This fine morning.
I hope so.
Yeah, we're gonna have another fine morning. We're gonna go.
We're gonna have fun today.
We're gonna go see the wild things.
Yeah, we're gonna go into DC, go see Georgetown.
Hello.
Hello.
Last night was a scary Disney Sunday night movie.
Sure was scary, wasn't it?
It was funny. We got 2 cars.
2 cars.
Look.
Sit neat, pumpkin.
1, 2.
Did Krista K
Hey, look
call
at
you
that
a
house over there.
copycat too?
There's a house over there. Look. Look, Grandpa.
Yeah, I saw it.
Still in
Let's take a look at it though.
It's made out of blocks.
It's blocks. Grandpa made it. Grandpa and Brett made it yesterday.
Don't wreck it.
I won't wreck it. It's got a door that opens. There's cows in the yard and chickens. Grandpa and Brett really had a good time, I guess, making this house.
Yeah, we did. We made that, didn't we, Brett?
Took all the blocks.
Almost, huh?
Didn't have very many of them left. I'll tell you.
And we run down the little one.
Yeah, little blocks.
I don't know when this movie is gonna end, but goodbye when it's gonna end.
Are you kids done eating?
No, come on.
Finish.
To this. No, it's mine, not yours. Who are we talking to?
Who are we talking to?
Yeah.
Well, you're talking to the camera. And then you're also talking to people that will be here hundreds of years from now looking at this picture.
Oh, hopefully it won't last that long. You're talking to Jeremy, and Aunt Pat, and Aunt Sandra.
Carol.
And Uncle Snarl.
Uncle Snarl.
Who?
Uncle Snarl. I'm famous. I'm on TV.
Yeah, you are.
Danny, I tried to call you last night, but all the circuits were busy, so not that we're not trying.
All the circus were busy out there last night.
Yeah, can you believe that?
Boy.
Why don't you call right now?
Why do you always get me when I lick my words?
Well, because that's what you call candid camera.
That's wicked camera.
Oh, okay.
You gonna snarf your breakfast, Brett? Eat your breakfast.
So we'll eat breakfast and then we'll go, huh?
Come on, Chad, eat your breakfast. Or if you're done, go get dressed. And push it like a dog. You don't need to hold it down.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go away in a second and then the R should be in there, shouldn't it?
It says REC, record, I guess. So that means it's going?
That means it's going.
Okay.
Sure does.
This is Virginia. We're on our way down to Williamsburg.
This is the first time that Marilyn's taken pictures, so have mercy.
Okay. And right now it's 7:49 in the morning.
Here's Kim driving the car. Hello, darling.
Hello.
We could turn around, we'd get the back seat, but we're seatbelted in, so we'll just get the countryside. As it goes by. All right.
This is April the 14th. The leaves are just barely starting to come out on the trees. They're not quite out yet.
Hang on a second while we undo the seatbelt. Seatbelt's hard to undo. There we go.
Yeah.
Coming around. There's Grandma and Krista. And we're stuck.
Here we are.
Grandpa. Hello, Grandpa.
And turn around and see me so I can be famous and I can be on TV.
There's Chad.
Or behind a big truck.
Now
Okay.
the F should be in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's there.
Sit down, Chad.
Yes, when you turn it off, it'll just gradually fade out.
Oh, okay. Chad,
Sit
don't
down,
do that.
Chad.
Okay, get up above the
Well, look at all those woods up
There
there.
was some poor Sippy. Did you see that? I can't see the
Look
color.
at the woods up there.
It's a lot of woods out there, isn't it?
Lots of woods out there.
All right, that's probably enough woods for them.
All right.
Push the button and it'll just fade out gradually. So when the record goes off, it's your recording.
Okay.
There's all the seeds.
Hey, Krista, Chad. Stand up.
I got another seed.
There's Brett.
Where's Betty, Brett?
Colonial Williamsburg. We're waiting in line to get in the governor's mansion here.
Take a picture of the cannon, Dad.
Yes.
The real cannon.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, you're going over by the cannon?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Dad, I found a fossil.
Having some fun.
He might be the big bad wolf, and he was growling, snarling, or your house down.
No, but you've got a house that
Maybe that's
down. Your house made of brick.
just somebody harassing the other visitors. Oh, look at him over there checking out Mr. Cannon. Krista discovered the unicorn.
Daddy, watch over there.
Can you?
My mother was in Australia.
We're holding your
We're
spot.
holding your spot. He's probably got him on the cannon.
That camera over here is down.
Come on.
Fly over.
Good, they're in there somewhere.
I can climb down the wheel.
Excuse me.
This is the inside the governor's palace here.
Yeah.
Here, the ceiling.
Did you get to these ladies, what they're dressed like?
No, I didn't.
Do you have to be rude? Can you just do it?
I will. Just give me a chance.
I'm going to
This is the wall. This is a stairway.
Chad, Cambrie.
But very few people in the 18th century don't get to see this room. They would be taken care of by the clerk downstairs. It's very rare that you get a person to show. We know that he used this room as a meeting room because it's sealed with gold.
Get over there low and shoot it this way and you love that picture.
We also know he uses the lead day, which is
Yeah,
Here we go.
yes, because he had his clothes press in there and his wash basin.
That looks quite nice.
Look at that wall. What, the wall texture, what looks like?
Yeah.
No, this is the middle room. This is really, he was a master of each house.
Because they used to
I said that the red check chairs was the style from England.
Downstairs, you can climb it.
It's covering the damask. What about it?
Brad.
Come back here. Damask? No, it's.
You'd love to have what, Krista?
Would you, honey bunch? Krista? Tell that. Like you said.
I'd love to have that bed. It has to be the king and princess's bed.
I do. I wonder if that was a double
Krista,
bed or what.
would you love to have this bed
Yeah.
for your own room? I don't see. See what's on the nightstand over there?
Castle.
3-year-old. Brett, are you having fun?
Whose bedroom is this?
These are the guest bed chambers. These rooms are furnished in the most up-to-date neoclassical furnishings. Lord Botetourt saved these rooms for his visitors so they would be impressed. The neoclassical movement came about with the discovery of the lost city of Pompeii around the middle of the 18th century. You can see the influence in this room with the columns on either side of the fireplace, these swags passing throughout the bed furniture. This purple and green color scheme was very fashionable according to Mr. Thomas Chippendale. The carpet you see here on the floor is called a Wilton carpet. It's unique because it is machine made. It's also sewn together in 27-inch strips. You can see the seam passing throughout it. Now, they did not believe in wasting too many things unless it's going to be impressing someone. So if you looked underneath this bed, you would see nothing but bare floor. They figured if you're not going to see it, why pay extra for carpet under there? So this is actually a bed round. It goes around the perimeter of the bed, just far enough inside to give the appearance of extending all the way through. Neoclassical influence is also present in the ballroom, which is upstairs. Before you go into the ballroom, you may want to see the dining room. That's right at the foot of the stairs.
Look at all that wine. I would like to
This is the dining room in the governor's mansion, governor's palace.
Beautiful. Beautiful room. Look at that marble fireplace. Even a desk in the dining room.
Look at that gun up there.
How would you like to have dressed just like that. That's a piano. Look at that piano, Cambrie.
And the ballroom or whatever it was.
This was their ballroom.
Oh, that's what
Oh, look at that spinette.
Grandpa, I gotta get him in the picture. He's holding the battery.
Yeah, moving the battery and the cord.
There's a Krista K.
Yeah, there's Christy Day and Grandma. And Chad and Brett.
Dining room.
Dining room.
I want to get a picture of the stove. The stove was, to heat the room is...
Yeah, these are really, really unique. I've never seen anything like them.
The glass, I guess you can't really see it. If I do this, you can.
Yeah, the wavy glass.
Wavy glass.
Uh-huh. You move it just a little bit, you can see it wavy.
This is wavy glass, the old glass. In the garden area there. It's a pretty place. Let's go over here and see this dining room. Morgan. Dining room.
Food looks good too.
Yeah, I'll say it looks good.
Little
Turkey.
capon.
It looks like a pigeon. Oh, it is. It is.
Take the family out.
Yeah, everybody going out there.
They made the walk out of shells.
Yeah, the walk is out
That's
of
what they
shells.
gravelled this with. Seashells.
Really something. Where they live.
Pretty gardens up behind the governor's palace here. What they say this is the governor's palace when this was the first colony of England.
First colony of England, and this is called Virginia, and it went clear up and included the Great Lakes. Clear over to the Mississippi River.
Some of this garden area here goes all around.
Huh?
Turn around and get that.
Okay. Ooh, that's pretty.
You bet that is. There it is. Yeah, that's the coat of arms, I guess. Look at these grape arbors on each side of the gardens.
Yeah. Pretty. Okay, let's go this way, Jen.
Of course, these trees weren't that big 300 years ago.
Well, they probably had different trees then.
Probably.
I'm sure they had a lot of trees then.
No, I imagine they had. Well, they'd clear out a lot for these gardens, though.
Yeah, here's the outhouse built right into the fence.
Yeah.
You see, they're made for visiting.
They're made for visiting. Fancy outhouse. I mean, several people could sit in there at once.
Yeah, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4-seater.
Four-holer.
Oh, no, let's get out of the way and let Daddy get a picture.
No, get down there.
Well,
Yeah, we wanna get
but we want to get the flowers in it.
Well, we'll get the flowers.
Mom, I would love to let
Scenery's no good without the people in it.
breathe out the stuff that we breathe in.
Krista, tell Daddy what you just told me.
I'd love to own this place because we own it with our own bed and so rich that we can invite Alyssa over and all the cousins. And if they want, they can have their own room. But I'd like to look at and oh, it would be wonderful. We can have what we wanted, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And there'd be all these beautiful gardens.
Yeah, well, find one. I'm going to take a picture of it.
They'll run one tree right into the other.
Okay, here's one. No, that doesn't either. Where is one that goes together? Yeah, that tree.
And we want this.
You can't really see that one.
But what about your house?
Yeah, right there.
Here. These
Yeah,
limbs
Lim.
go right out of this tree, right straight over and right into this tree. Part of the same tree. Now, part of the same two trees now. Yeah.
There's a bunch of these trees that do that.
Maybe they doing?
Giving Grandma a hard time.
Really pretty.
Love to own.
These people that lived 300 years ago in this area, those that had the money and the power, lived nice.
All right, let's go.
Thomas Jefferson's home. This
Thomas?
is it.
We can start just a minute when he turns the camera on. Okay, I think he's ready. Now, let's sing that one.
I wonder where he goes again. Where herald angels sing. Where old sea white with his nose. We are not spring. I wonder if one star we shall find wonderland somewhere. Will daylight stay the whole night through with some leaves in it? On shore here come his little ones together round his knee, because he said this days go by, so for them to come to me.
I love that
That's a
song.
nice one.
I love that song.
I do too.
Do you want to go over on the couch and sing with Cambrie?
In church. I have another song that's pretty.
Well, let's do that one too. Wait, let Cambrie do another one.
I can't think what
Can't think of what it was, but you'll remember on that.
Oh yeah. Whenever I hear a telephone, oh look at the blue, blue sky. Whenever I feel the rain on my feet, I will not it flashes by. Whenever I touch a velvet foot, or walk by a lilac tree, I'm glad that we live in this beautiful world. Heavenly Father, it is for me.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
And I like that song too.
And
Do you want to go over there by Cambrie and sing I Am a Child of God for Grandpa so you can get it on the camera? Do you want to go over there so it will be on the camera? Go over by Cambrie and then it will be in the pictures.
Hold your picture up. I want to see that.
Now tell us the story about that.
Once there was a little girl. She was going to the store. She really did love cupcakes, but she didn't want to touch it because she knew other little children loved them so much, so she didn't take it.
Okay, now finish telling her the rest of it. You can read it to her.
She didn't like Mom. It was mean. She was mean. She had to wash the dishes. But her sister went home, had to work all day long. Now Mom didn't like those chores.
Now, hold this story right there and read it to Grandma now. Now, tell her the rest of it.
Soon her dad walked in the door. He saw the cupcake. He grabbed it and he took it home. When they got there, their mom said, "You do these dishes."
And then what about the kiss?
Oh, yeah.
What
Tell
about
her.
the kiss?
What's the worst?
Can't you remember?
And she gave a great big kiss because she did the dishes.
Well, that was a nice mother.
That was a nice story, too.
Yes, I enjoyed that.
You bet that was a nice story.
You can make up stories. You can make different stories
It's
too.
fun to make up stories.
It sure is, isn't it, honey?
Different ones. Do you know this story? It says, there was little girl. She went up the stairs. We made up that. But there was a little girl. She went up the stairs. She said, "Mom, I love you." And she went outside on play. Once there was a little girl. She went up the stairs. She said, "Mom, I'll give you a great big kiss." Then she picked her up and they go back, and she goes outside and plays on the swing.
Oh. And I bet her mom loved the great big kiss.
I'll bet she did, too.
Uh-oh, Grandma gets a kiss. You can hand us the kiss. And the butterfly kiss. This is the butterfly kiss. And this is the kiss.
This is a horse, and this is a horse kiss.
Oh, okay.
And this is a lamb says, "Bat, bat, bat." Lamb says, "Bat, bat, bat." Wonder when he comes again, where his angels sing, where all the white with drift and now will not break. I was forever fly to the west with daylight, say the whole night through with some books leave their nest. I'm sure he'll call his little ones together round his knee, because he said the day gone by, so for them to come to me.
That was just right, wasn't it?
Now you ready?
Yep, we're ready.
upon a time. Do you want me to read this book?
Yes, read that book.
I'm tired.
Oh, you're
Oh,
too tired to
well, let's do it
read?
later.
You're too tired to read the book?
I
Huh?
forgot the words.
She forgot
You
the
forgot
words.
what?
The words to the
Oh.
book.
Oh dear. That's too bad, isn't it? Well, we'll have to have you read it to us some other time when you remember the words. How will that be?
I did read it. I do love another book that I colored.
Do you?
I did that.
Did you have another book that you colored?
Oh, but you don't know where it is.
But I can tell you a thing.
Okay, tell us.
Once upon a time there was a girl. She had a plant that would never grow, she thought. Went to her mom and said, come here, come here. When she ran up to her mom and she saw her flowers at grown. She was so happy. Soon her dad came in the door and saw it too. They were so happy. That was the other story.
That was the other story. Well, you got two stories, Grandpa.
Yes, right. Yeah. Come here, darling.
Yeah. Cambrie,
Cambrie, huh?
Grandpa's talking to you.
Oh, that's a pretty brush too, isn't it? Let's put it right there. You was telling me something. I don't remember what it was. Something about... What was it you was telling me?
About that chair.
Yeah, what was it about the chair?
Didn't you look at it?
No, I saw that one in the kitchen. Is that the one you meant?
No.
You had another one?
Uh-huh.
What about it?
I'm gonna go get it.
Well, just tell me about it first.
Wait, I had stripes just like it, but all of them are damp. It's not one like that.
Not across like this, they're all like this?
Yeah.
Up and down? Well, what kind of a chair do you call it?
A tiny chair. See, it doesn't go meow.
Oh.
It goes
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
and it looks like brown and gray.
Okay. Now, when you was a little girl, what kind of games did you used to play when you was a little girl?
Never told you that.
Well, you know, you played some kind of, didn't you?
Fish.
Fish. Mm-hmm. Who did you play
When I was 4.
when you was 4? Well, how old are you now?
4.
Well, you played fish when you was 4 then, didn't you?
And I played Shoots and Battles. You know how to play Shoots and Battles?
I think I know how to play Shoots and Ladders.
See, there's this winnow thing, and it's this board, and it's these little things with people on it, and you can choose which one you want, and you play with them. And it's this little around thing, like you have to spin around. And whatever number it lands on, you have to go.
You move that many places, whatever number it lands on, huh?
You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and find out the right way.
And then how do you win the game?
You have to get to the window thing. It's a square. It's a ladder up.
Oh, you have to go up the ladder.
And the slides are bad, but the ladders are good.
Oh. Sometimes do you...
And the boats will not get to the window thing, get the prize.
Surprise what?
Well, it isn't a surprise. You can just pretend they got it as a surprise.
Oh, you just pretend you got a surprise. I see. I see. And you
Don't get a batch.
don't you? And then you was telling me about going over to Leah's place and playing too, wasn't you? Weren't you? I thought you said you went over to Leah's place and played.
That was Kristen Shaw.
Oh, I don't mean today. I mean some other day.
I don't know to Lisa. She went over to our house.
Oh, she came over here and played. Over to your house.
Did you hear that beep?
I heard that beep.
What was it?
I don't know, but it must have been something.
How about a tummy?
It might have been. It might have been. Maybe it was Grandpa's. Maybe it was Cambrie's. It's here. Nope. No more beeps.
Move it. Up and down.
Okay. Okay.
It would be funny. There's another one of these. Yeah, it would be funny if both of them were hooked onto the knee pod.
Yeah, they would look a little funny hooked onto your knees, wouldn't they? What if it was hooked onto your nose?
What if it was hooked onto your hair?
Oh boy.
Right there.
Well, it would be pretty good in hair, wouldn't it?
Yeah. How about in a toy?
Well, how about, could you use it for an earring?
No. I don't know how Mom gets it on.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
You can't take this out.
Oh,
Because
no.
it goes in here.
Sure.
And it always hangs out like this, I see.
Well, what is it, anyway?
It's a little thing.
Let's see what it is.
It's owl.
Oh, it's a little owl. Oh, sure, a little owl.
And you can put these things up and down.
So,
Neat.
so you can make different things out of the owl, huh?
You can put this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
up there too. You can make a little flower. Fun.
Yeah,
But I
that's
know, but it's not my, it's not my plate. Chris has one too, but I can't tell the difference. We both got a sack. Mine was, an angel. Mine had an angel on.
fun. Krista's had an owl on it.
No.
What did hers have on it?
These things fall in.
Oh.
And we got some tweets too.
Well, whose is this one?
Want me to go get the other one?
You know, well, you know where it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I can't find it, and I'll come straight back.
Okay. Do that. A good thing to have. If she can't find it.
I found it.
Okay. Now what is it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, another owl? Oh, good golly, you got two owls? A yellow owl and a pink owl.
Uh-oh, something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, loop, not a
Uh-oh.
loop.
Not a loop, then a loop, huh? You think you can fix that?
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, you fixed that easy,
easy.
didn't you?
You can put this up and down. You won't have to move these.
Yeah. How come you got a pink one and a yellow one?
Because one of them is mine, one of them is Krista's.
Well, which one is Krista's? The pink one? And the yellow one both?
This one is mine, this one is Krista's.
Okay. Now, would the yellow one go with this nice outfit?
You need yellow.
I don't either. Well, how about the pink one?
Yep.
Everything's pink, huh?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's right. You've got some blue and some purple and some white.
And
What color's your hair?
brown. And my
What
skin.
color's your hair? Well, what color is it?
Black, brown,
Bright brown.
white,
Oh, light brown. What color's your skin?
peach,
Peach. Mm-hmm.
light.
Light peach. Okay.
Sometimes it's white crayons, and you can't see the white very good on white paper.
Well, sometimes you can though, can't you?
Sometimes I think it's a waste to make the paper white if you do something wrong. Sometimes I think it's one of those.
Oh, well, sometimes it probably is too, huh?
You can use it only a tiny bit. You can see it.
See what?
The crayon.
The crayons?
No, a white crayon when you color on a white paper.
Okay, if you take a white crayon and you color on a white paper, sometimes you can see it just a little bit, and then other times you can't see it at all, huh?
That's right.
Okay, now what if you took a black crayon and colored on white paper?
When you can see it.
Okay, and if you took a black crayon and colored on black paper, then what would you do?
What?
If you took a black crayon and you colored a picture on black paper, you think you could see it then?
I'd go take a green paper, a dark green paper, and color with it with a light.
With a light? What?
Light crayon.
Light crayon? Like a pink one?
No, a light crayon, light green.
Oh, light green crayon on dark green paper.
Uh-huh.
Then you could see it, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, he could see it.
Yeah, you could, I think.
I want to see it in there.
Okay. What can you see in there?
It looks like a TV. And you!
And me?
You can see you!
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
It's ready!
Yes.
I'll sit right there.
Okay.
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 Get down there and then try to see me.
Should I go over and see if it's you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll go over and see if it's you. Yep, it sure is you. Sure enough is, isn't it?
Neat.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's ready.
Yes. How come we're lucky enough to have you on that picture?
Help me do a little dance.
A little what?
A little dance.
Well, why don't you do a little dance? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like looking in there.
You do. Well, would you like to look at it once more?
Yeah.
Okay, come and look at it once more. Not that end. This end. What can you see this time?
A tape, some chairs, and the window,
What else?
the wall, and that thing over there on the
Can
wall.
you see anybody in it?
Yeah.
Can't
Can
you?
see the tablecloth.
Can't you see a mommy in there?
Yeah.
The right way.
Oh, okay. Okay, you can see the mommy then, huh? Mm-hmm.
And I could see that what I was talking about on the wall.
Yes. Okay.
And I could see this plug.
Uh-huh. You could see a lot of things, couldn't you?
Yeah. See this?
Well, why don't you go over back on the couch?
Cambrie,
Don't do that. Because then we couldn't see anything, could we?
I was trying to show you that.
I didn't hear what you said about that medicine. What did you say about the medicine?
What thing?
You said sometime you took some medicine. I didn't hear what you said.
One morning I had to take it, and when I went to the place where it was, and when I got the spoon and I grabbed it and I went and hide with it.
Hid with a spoon?
Uh-huh.
So that you didn't have to take your medicine?
I hid with the spoon and the medicine.
And the medicine.
And I hide with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I tricked my mom.
You tricked your mom? What did she
And I tapped the spoon too on a medicine bottle.
Uh-huh. What did your mom say when you tricked her?
Nothing.
Didn't she know it?
I can't remember. She said something. I'm hitting myself again.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah.
I just feel something fall. What? Meow.
Just a little bug.
No, it feels like a tiny thing. It feels like that tiny.
Well, maybe it is. What is it, though?
Yeah, a little piece of sand.
A little piece of sand. Oh, okay.
No, can't.
Why?
Because we don't have any sand in our yard.
Well, maybe it's a big piece of rock.
No, it was tiny.
Oh, well, then maybe it's a little bug.
Can't be a baby because they had to learn to fly.
Well, what could it be then?
I know.
Oh, some of that stuff. Off your shoe. Some of that Velcro. You think that's what it was?
Yeah.
That's
And
probably what it was.
sometimes I get some on mine. I think I do.
Yeah, I think so.
And I put it in my hair when I touch it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
When I point where my sewer was, where I got my stitches. I got them right there too, in my hair.
Yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to get a picture of Chad's books. Should we get a picture of Chad's books?
I want more peanuts.
Where did we put Chad's books?
Oh,
Oh, here they are. Here they are.
I want more peanuts.
Okay. Now this is made by... This book was made by Chad when he was in the first grade, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And it's... The name of it is The Race Car.
This isn't
We're going to
coming
turn
up,
it this way a little
Grandpa.
bit so we can get more light on it.
This isn't coming up one bit.
No, let me help you then get it up.
Look.
And you open it to page 1, and that's the fly page. There's nothing there, of course.
Oh.
And you open the second page up. And that's the race car.
Here's what they look like again.
Oh, I saw them. Mm-hmm. And then the second page. And then the first page, the next page, the third page. Wrote on that one
What's
too.
that?
That's a story. That's a car
Pretty car.
that Chad made. Uh-huh. Yep, it is, isn't it?
Pretty car.
Yes. Stand right over here. There. That's it. Now, what do you think that one is?
Car.
Yep, that's that same car again, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you return the next page.
And dun, 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 dun.
No, we can't get the page turned. There we are. Looks like he missed his page when he was coloring, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a good book for a first grader. I think it's a good book for a first grader. And that's the end of the book. And then when he was in the second grade,
Oh, what is that book?
he wrote this book.
Oh, I need to read something. But we always read out.
There's the title of the book. And this is a second grade book. There's the next page.
Magazine that I'm looking for. But we always read.
And then the next page.
Let's find it. It's the Valentine's thing.
And then I turn to the next page.
Valentine's Day. What is that?
And that's the end of the book. And that was the second grade. And that's pretty good.
Gotta find a Valentine's book. You can't see it.
So with that, we'll just turn this around this way and look at old Snitchum's down there in the corner. And we'll fade it out right here. Oh, where's that princess?
Right here.
Oh, there she is.
Probably haven't seen William.
How long has it been since you've been dressed up as a princess before?
Couple of weeks.
How long?
A couple of weeks.
And
But I've
then,
never done her hair like this. This is the first time I've done her hair.
how did you usually do her hair?
Well, I just sort of like left it straight and curled it or put it in a ponytail.
Put it in a ponytail, huh?
Yeah. Here's
Uh-huh.
the leaders of the
You
warmen.
go back in there and take your nap.
Here's the leaders of the warmen.
Hmm. Oh, yes, those are the captains, huh?
Uh-huh.
Hmm. And then when you get to be dressed up as a princess, then what do you do?
Well, we pray
You play what?
princess and I'm her servant and she goes into my room, which is her castle. We change her into pretty clothes.
And how about this? Does this thing ever get to be a frog or a prince or what?
He one time was a prince.
Was you a prince one time? Did you enjoy being a prince one time? How come?
He had to dance with her and he didn't want to. And
Oh.
he didn't want to marry her, but Cambrie said he had to marry her.
Oh, sure, you should, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I would think so.
See, this guy has a sword in his hand.
Yeah.
And this guy has some pop cans right here and he's holding out his hand. Not pop cans, binoculars.
Those,
Oh,
Binoculars? yeah.
Want me to get even closer?
Well, I can see you even closer.
Do a dance, Cambrie.
Go over there and do a dance by Krista.
I'm doing a dance over here. There's the war troopers. So for America one time today. Well, Japan's flag is not down because a tank came over and knocked it. Yeah, and that's Cambrie's dance. We heard this one dance, but she can't do it in her dress. It was 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2.
You can't do it in that dress.
Well, maybe we could do it. Come on, Cambrie, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. Turn around and turn around down. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3. Wait, Cambrie. Like this. 1. Wait, let's get back here. Come on. See, we marched our way all the way up there. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. Turn around and turn around and 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. Turn around and turn around and 1, 2, 3, back. And then it goes. And we are lean back, Cambrie. Done.
Oh, yeah. That's
So what about the
pretty
kids?
good.
Oh, you're ready.
Yeah, but you've got to get on the other side of it.
What?
You have to get on the other side of it.
This plane crashed. See, there's jeeps and all that. Tanks, boats, even rafts.
You've been playing with them quite a bit today, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
What's that you've got around your neck?
I got it from McDonald's yesterday.
When did you go to McDonald's?
Yesterday at night at the sleepover.
Uh-huh. And what did you have at McDonald's?
Oh, well, it was a humongous ice cream cone about this big.
What color?
Vanilla.
Oh, man. Did it have anything else on it?
Nope.
And what else did you have besides a humongous ice cream cone?
Well, a cheeseburger, a drink, and French fries.
Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
Now we've got her with her hat on. With the hair the under. Yep.
Yes. That's
Wow, I'm
beautiful.
getting mad. We're going down.
That's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Huh? Hello? Before you can play this, you have to do her hair, put on her makeup, and then you've got to get her a good dress to wear. I let her wear the slip that's too long for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes I'll let her wear my half slip for her hat.
Yeah, that's nice. Real nice. You look like a little Dutch girl.
She does.
Did you?
Okay, here we are at Manassas Battlefield Park. Let me hold still here and get a
Okay.
nice shot. This is the first site of the first battle of the Civil War. There's
Yes,
Grandpa.
and we're going to enjoy it. It's a beautiful area. Just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, this is the site of the first battle of the Civil War. That's where the tour starts, right over there. And there's all the cannons and everything that you can see. Stonewall. This is where Stonewall Jackson got his name, right here. Kind of a cloudy day. All these cannons here are the cannons that they found in the area. The carriages, they said, have been rebuilt, but The cannons themselves are the ones that they found here. Hi, Brett.
I can tell already that curling my hair was a few effort. That humidity today is really something. Shall we wander over to the house now, guys?
No! Yeah!
Come on, kids. Okay, let's fade it out until we get over. Somebody have to read it.
Alright, Battle of First Manassas. Federal artillery captured July 21st in 1861. Ordered by General McDowell to close upon the Confederates, Ricketts and Griffin's, batteries of 12 guns after heavy fighting reached at this point, about 330 yards from Jackson's line at 2:30 p.m. Here the batteries were subjected to a heavy fire and were soon attacked by men from the 33rd Virginia of Jackson's brigade. Being mistaken by the artillerymen for Federals, the Virginians approached to within 70 yards when they poured into the batteries a volley that cut down 54 men and 104 horses. 9 guns were left by the Federals, but these changed hands 3 times in desperate fighting before the Confederates finally retained them.
Okay, let's go on with our walking tour. I'll fade it out again.
Front side.
First Bull Run Monument.
In memory of the Patriots.
That's my house.
July 21st.
This is my house. I'm upstairs. I'm upstairs.
Walk around
I'm
to get to
downstairs.
the front of the monument.
Let them read this for a This is my house.
There. Get it all in?
What is that going out of the tree? Looks like rock or something. That tree. What is that?
In memory of the Patriots who fell at Bull Run, July 21st, 1861.
Oh, look, there's some here up here, too.
It looks like it's from the Mommy,
Why?
can we harm them at this one?
I don't think we want you to. They surrounded it with a...
Got that for our history.
Here, dear, I want to be in a picture. Will you come take a picture of me?
Sure.
Here I am.
Let Daddy take a picture of both of you in the same line.
Yeah, I'm holding the camera here.
I'll hold this battery.
There's a cute...
Ta-da, here I am. I didn't want to go without being in the picture. Okay, give me back the camera.
Let me have the camera. Okay, Marilyn, you get in
Get
there
the whole family
Oh, you're
in it.
pulling me around here. Don't pull it
Far
anymore.
enough.
That's far enough.
All right.
Ta-da.
Recording here.
Give me a kiss, hon.
All right.
That was tough, wasn't
Oh,
it?
my dog's running
Okay,
away.
let's go over and there's a sound thing over here.
My dog.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's go this way.
Yankee and Rebel,
Don't
to
ever
walk
push
this
about.
field and reminisce
I did
about
it.
those unforgettable hours.
Cambrie did.
July 21st, 1861. I don't think anybody who was on this hill that day will ever forget it. I was just 19 and afraid the war would end before I even got a crack at the Yanks. But by sundown that day, my thinking had changed. I'd seen enough of my friends lying here on Henry Hill, dead or dying, to realize what a cannon shell or a minie ball could do to you. There were plenty more battles, but none left the imprint on my mind that this first one did. We were near the Henry House Hill waiting, but figured the main battle would be fought off to the south, down toward Manassas Junction. Then about 6 o'clock that morning, we heard a big Union 30-pounder Barrett gun commence firing off to the right there, about 2 miles east of us. And later we heard musket fire a lot closer, coming from over near the Stone Bridge, about a mile to the east. We thought the Yankee attack might be starting down there. Then a little before 9, we heard that the Yankees were coming at us here from up at Sudley Spring. Everybody was excited, our eyes straining for signs of them. From here on Henry Hill, we could see some of our boys moving forward, getting ready to meet the attack. Then around 10 o'clock, Captain John Imboden's artillery battery dashed up and went into position right in front of us, about 100 yards, out there where those guns are now.
Now you can push the button.
Push the button.
Okay, that's enough.
Maybe it doesn't work.
Probably doesn't work anymore.
This is the Union attack from right over that hill, right there where the house is.
You can see those white trees over there, that dogwood over there. Just above the house.
Captain Imboden lined up his 4 guns, 6-pounder smoothbores, behind the slight rise where they'd be partly protected from Union cannon fire. We'd expected the Yankees to attack from the east or to the right there, but instead they circled around north and crossed Bull Run at Sudley Falls, about 2 miles beyond the old stone house by that road in front of us, and then came at us from over those hills beyond the stone house. Fortunately for us, our signal officer had spotted this main Union attack a little after 8 in the morning and signaled Colonel Shank Evans in time for him to get some troops into position on Matthews Hill. That's the hill you see beyond the stone house a little to the right. There he tried to slow them down long enough for our reinforcements to arrive. As we arrived, we could hear the rattle of musketry off to the north past the stone house. We could see the smoke and dust and movement of men as our boys under Colonel Bartow and General B went forward to support Colonel Evans' line over on Matthews Hill. But the Union attack gained strength.
It's okay.
And the Confederate line on Matthews Hill began to give way around noon. I was here with Imboden's battery, and rifle shells from the Union artillery were dropping all around by then, but most of them buried so deep they didn't hurt us when they exploded. We were all ready to skedaddle, but Captain Imboden kept us firing as fast as we could load.
Look, let's climb the tree.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, there's a path in those trees down.
Your husband's in it.
This is in Confederate battery.
I brought that cannon, so you can't shoot at me.
Okay.
We are cannons.
I tell you, Cambrie. Go up there, Mom.
Battle of First Manassas. Walking tours, that away.
Okay, let's go that way then.
All right, we'll go this way.
Gotta get a picture of these women.
Yeah.
Fording the river.
That's what you call fording the river the hard way. There, you made it.
There's lots of water in here, Mom.
Yeah, you're gonna get wet come through here no matter where you come.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Fording the stream.
You have to go.
That's the way. Ford through there, kids.
Helps to have plastic shoes. Doesn't help to have these soakable nylons.
There, you made it.
It's not raining.
Afraid this is going to be some of the last pictures we get because the battery says it's getting low. Okay, look out, kids.
It was already going when we got here. See,
Look
and
out,
here's
kids.
where we
Look
are.
out.
You are here.
Look out, please, Krista.
Shall we push it over?
Afraid this is going to be some of the last pictures we get. It says the battery's getting low.
Oh no. Darn it, that's too bad.
Can't hear that one anyway.
No.
Where we are. No, Blanco says you are here.
You got a picture of it though, didn't you?
Right where the Confederacy was. Utah was way over there.
Utah was.
No, the people by Utah were clear. People by Utah was clear over there.
Well, I nearly think we ought to get him to.
Oh, we'll just finish one.
Right.
Manassas, the Bull Run battlefield, is it?
Yes, Battle of Bull Run and also Manassas. Different sides called it different things.
April 22nd. And
Yep.
the reason we're here again is that we ran out of power on our last trip around, so we just came to finish.
We ran out right here at this monument.
So we're doing it again.
We soon couldn't finish up the end of this tape and the end of our tour. I'll get up and take a picture of this.
Okay, I pushed it too soon.
It's all right.
About noon, several hundred of us
Can't
South
hear it.
Carolina boys in Colonel Hampton's Legion, best fighters in the Confederate Army, lined this road cut to protect the Confederate retreat from Matthews Hill. From here, we could see our boys scrambling down that hillside, crossing Young's Branch, the little stream at the bottom of the hill, and heading for the woods behind us. Hampton's Legion did its best to stop the Yanks as they came down that slope, too. We held here as long as we could. And then several Union brigades across that front. And to make it worse, Union artillery from the high ground west of the stone house opened fire, taking us in the flank. We gave way and fell back from the Warrenton pike towards Robinson's house. That's the White House behind us over there. Some of us made a stand behind the fences in Robinson's lane. But then, looking at that, all of us back towards those woods past the Robinsons. By this time, they had us going backward in what the officers called a disorderly retreat. But I'd say it was more of a rout than a retreat.
Okay, that's a little talk they gave here. I don't know if we can hear it all or not. With all the trucks and cars going right by the highway now that didn't used to be here 230 years ago. So we'll go put this on hold and go on to our next thing. But first I want to get a view of this area from this viewpoint on our tour number 4. Stop number 4.
The Confederates retreat.
The Confederates retreat.
This is beautiful here because as far as you can see, in every direction, there's just a few of the historical... Am I on camera?
Yes.
I don't like to be on camera.
Well,
A few of the historical houses, so the rest of it looks probably similar to what they had.
It's really a pretty area. Okay, now we've got to go up this path right here to our next stop. Here we are at stop number 5.
The Robinson's Lane.
This is the Robinson's Lane. I'll zoom in on this so maybe you can read it. See if we can get a picture of the lane itself now. This was evidently the existing lane and road into this part of the area where this Robinson house stands.
They fought from behind these or similar wooden fences.
And there's the road that leads right up to the Robinson house. And that's behind the trees a little bit, but maybe we can zoom in just a tiny bit and get more of it. This is one of the original houses, a reproduction of one of the original houses that were here during the time of the Civil War. Now we'll just go right on up this road here to our next stop. So we'll go from here. Here we are at stop number 6. And I'll zoom in on that. Will you read it, Melba?
The home of James Robinson, a freed man, stood here at the time of the first Manassas. Hundreds of routed Confederates fled past the house as they retreated before the Union morning attack. The present house was built after the Civil War to replace the original structure pictured here. Battle of the First Manassas.
Okay. And then we have to go right on down this way to our next one. You hold this hat so the shade's over the lens, honey. Over that way for that. I still got the sun in the lens. Now this is the way we'll be going. Right down this road, just like this, to our next stop, which will be over there by those cannon over there. The sun's still on the lens. I don't know how to keep the shade on it, but we'll do the best we can.
It's peaceful enough here today. But a little after noon on the day of the battle, this was the most unpeaceful place in the world. Yankee shells were exploding all around us as we fell back from Matthews Hill. Our regiment had been all cut to pieces. We were hot, worn out, and scared. For all we knew, we'd lost the battle, maybe the war. Our units all mixed together, it was the most confusing situation I'd ever seen. I remember seeing General B., our brigade commander, ride up shouting and waving his sword. He was trying to get us to fall in behind Jackson's brigade, lined up all along that wood line behind us. Well, we couldn't hear him too well at the time, but afterwards his cries spread through the army like wildfire. There stands Jackson like a stone wall. Rally on the Virginians! And it didn't take long for that nickname to catch on, and pretty soon everyone was calling him Stonewall Jackson. And 5 Virginia regiments he commanded that day, the Stonewall Brigade. It must have been around 12:30 or so when Generals Joe Johnston and Beauregard galloped up on horseback. I remember General Johnston grabbing the regimental flag of the 4th Alabama and riding forward with it in the face of Yankee fire. The boys rallied on that flag, and our line began to hold. After a while, the Yankees gave up their attack over by the Robinson house, and the firing died down. We were waiting here, tense, hoping we could hold under the next assault. Then, about 2, the Union Army commander, General McDowell, began to move his troops up the Sudley Road over beyond the Henry House to make a second major attack. Jackson was ready for him, though. He'd lined up his artillery over on that ridge. His infantry was lying down, out of sight, behind those guns. Yep, old Jack knew how to pick out a good position. He'd been a cannoneer in Mexico and an artillery instructor at Virginia Military Institute, before the war, you know. And he sure knew how to use those guns.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Where are you folks from?
From Utah.
Utah.
Uh-huh. Where are you from?
Now we'd start here and I'd get a picture of these cannon that they were talking about lined up on the hill. Get Melba up here in the line with the cannon. You can see the line of cannon going down through there where they fought. Hello, Melba! Okay, then we'll tune it out and go on up to our next one. I'm trying to get a picture of this plaque here. Hope it shows up. You read it, Melba, then I'll know when we're through.
The Battle of First Manassas, Jackson's Line, July 21st, 1861. General Thomas J. Jackson's brigade, marching from Mitchell's Ford, arrived on Henry Hill about 11:30 a.m. Deploying in this vicinity behind the eastern crest of the hill, Jackson immediately opened a heavy fire upon the onrushing Federal troops. Behind the Robeson House, which stood about 400 yards north of here, General B, while desperately trying to rally his disorganized Confederate troops, pointed to Jackson's line and shouted, "Look, there is Jackson standing like a stone wall. Rally behind the Virginians." B's men echoed the shout. They formed on their colors and rallied on Jackson's line. Stonewall Jackson had won his immortal name.
And that's the way he got his name. In the house, Robinson House they were talking about. Okay, here we are on stop number 8. And you better push the button so we can listen to it.
Here I go.
I was on this line myself, just off to the left, working one of the guns in the Washington artillery. We'd come all the way from New Orleans, anxious to see some action before the war ended. Believe me, we saw plenty of it that Sunday afternoon. As we moved into position, we passed General Johnston riding back to Lewis' house, about half a mile southeast of here. He made his headquarters there and directed reinforcements forward all afternoon. Our line was well concealed by the tall grass and small pines scattered over this old pasture. After our guns commenced firing, we could see little of our surroundings owing to the smoke in the thicket we were firing through. It wasn't long before the grass around the guns caught fire, but we stamped out the fire and cut the grass down with our sabers. We'd been firing for about an hour when 2 Union batteries under Captains Griffin and Ricketts moved in close over there by the Henry House. They opened up on us with their rifled guns and smoothbores, and we returned the fire just as fast. Just as the fire seemed at its hottest, General Beauregard rode up. At that instant, a shell burst directly under his horse, but it didn't injure the general. Our first sergeant's horse was appropriated for the general, who then continued on down our lines. It was the last time Sergeant Owen saw his horse. My regiment, the 4th Virginia, was part of Jackson's brigade. We marched 4 miles that morning and arrived here around noon. There was some heavy firing off to our right when we got here, and our officers quickly formed us into line at the edge of the woods. We were ordered to support the batteries in our front while they fired away at the Yankees. We held this position for more than 2 hours. All the while, we were receiving Yankee artillery fire.
This is the
intended
woods.
for our batteries. Most of the shells were exploding right over our heads and in the treetops behind us. None of us had ever experienced shell fire like that before, and I'm willing to confess I was among those praying for his life. We had all been told to lie down for better cover, but we still had to watch out for fallen tree limbs. I'd say we were lucky not more than the regiment were hurt. The firing didn't seem to bother General Jackson one bit. He was wounded in the left hand, had it wrapped up in a handkerchief. But but he continued to ride up and down our line to keep the men steady. If you wanted to pinpoint the critical stage in the battle, I reckon it would be with the 33rd Virginia Regiment. They were on our left flank, about 200 yards on down this line.
Here we are on another plaque along the trail here. This tells a little more of the story. Will you read it, huh?
Okay. July 21st, 1861 at 2 o'clock p.m. The Washington Artillery of New Orleans, Major John B. Walton. 3 6-pounder smoothbores and 2 6-pounder rifles. We advanced by hand to the front until finally the battery was exposed upon the crown of the hill, entirely exposed to the view of the artillery and the infantry. At this moment their fire fell like hail around us. Notwithstanding, my guns were rapidly and beautifully served by the cannoneers, with as much composure and silence as they are when upon an ordinary daily drill. Major Walton.
And the cannons are talking about the 6-pounders, smoothbores, and the 6-pound rifles are these that are along here, along this line.
I think this is the last one, isn't it?
I think there's one more. And with that note, we'll go upon our way again. I'm stopping here just to see if I can get a picture of some wild onions they have growing in this area. They're growing all over here. We pulled some up the other day when we was out picnicking and had them for lunch, and they taste like, oh, partly onions and partly garlic. There's one good growth of onions right there. And then they're just scattered all over. There's another big one right in there. It's hard to see through this lens which is the onions and which is just the grass. And then over a little further, there's a little patch of them. A little patch of onions right in there. And that's the way they grow all over here, just wild like that. And they were really good. So we're waiting now, and then we'll go on and take some more pictures here. There's another one in there. You see them? The onions amongst the grass and stuff. Okay, here we are at stop number 9.
Here we go.
The 33rd Virginia was my old regiment. It was commanded by Colonel Arthur Cummins, a veteran of the Mexican War.
Trying to get this landscape
We were on
as
the
you're listening.
extreme left of the brigade. Colonel Cummins had ordered us to lie down at the edge of the pines, which, aided by the slope of the ground, concealed us from the enemy's view. Our orders were to wait until the enemy advanced within 30 paces, then to fire and charge with bayonets. Well, now, not long after we got into position, General Jackson came along and directed our corps to look out for the enemy's artillery. Colonel Cummins went out on the rise about 100 yards in front of us to get a better view of the fight. But he soon came running back and told us to get ready. Almost immediately, 2 Union guns wheeled into position on the hill off to our left flank. In spite of his orders, Colonel Cummins was determined to capture those guns before they could do us any damage. I tell you, there was some pretty scared, shaky knees in our ranks as we were called to attention. Colonel Cummins, without orders from General Jackson, ordered us to charge those Yankee guns. We moved off toward the left so as not to be directly in front of the guns. I was afraid those Yankee gunners would open fire when they spotted us. But for some reason, they didn't fire. Maybe in all the smoke and confusion, they thought we were part of their army. Well, we cleared the woods and got about 50 yards from the battery. Our I'll never forget it as long as I live. We fired our muskets and rushed at them through the smoke with our bayonets fixed. I never saw a more gallant charge. Though I'll admit, it wasn't exactly by the manual.
Here we are at the last stop of our tour. Just thought I'd show you some of these guns. It looks like there's where they made their elevation changes in their cannon. Either aim high or low. And they had the place right on top of it. Whether you can see it or not. Let's see if we can get into it. There's a hole here. And that's where they put the dynamite fuse in to light it, to set off the powder charge that they had behind the cannonball. And these particular guns are made out of brass. And it says U.S. on them. So they belong to the United States Army, evidently. And we'll go over here to this last stop and get some pictures and sound of this.
About 2:30 o'clock that afternoon. This was as close to the rebels as any Union artillery got. We were part of Captain Charles Griffin's unit, Battery D, 5th U.S. Artillery. Regular Army regiment, not some untrained militia outfit. We couldn't have been more than a couple of 100 yards from the rebel battery. Griffin had nerves like iron. Big general later on in the war. We only fired 1 or 2 rounds, trying to drive off the rebel guns. Then, we saw this regiment wearing blue shirts and blue pants, lining up in front of that fence and tree line over there to the right. We couldn't tell who they were, but Captain Griffin was certain they were rebels. But Major Barry, he was chief of Union artillery, he ordered Griffin not to fire on them. Barry was certain that they were our boys sent by General Heinzelman to support us. Meanwhile, as they talked, this regiment started toward us. What happened next to go on? All of a sudden, those 400 men leveled their muskets and fired a terrible volley into us at point-blank range. We were wiped out. As Griffin said later, that was the last of us. They overran Griffin's battery, but then some of our boys rushed forward to recapture the guns. The fight seesawed back and forth across Henry Hill as each side made charges, but the Rebs' reinforcements started getting the better of us, and our boys fell back to the Sedley Road, there behind us. We were pretty well fought out. And then 2 fresh Confederate brigades hit us from the south and west, and that's when the real retreat started. The same route they had taken to get here. All the shouting the officers could do had no effect. They did rally briefly across Young's Branch, but rebel artillery broke that up. I'm sorry to say that after we reached Cub Run, our retreat became a rout. We'd lost the battle, but the rebels were just as disorganized as we were, so they didn't chase us. Otherwise, they might have taken Washington.
And that was the last of the tour. Now I'll just take a pan view of this area where so many kids fought in that battle, in the battles of Manassas, and died right here on these hills. Yeah, we left the other place. Now we're driving on another little area. We ran across this sign, so we thought I'd come in here and take a picture of it. Now I'll go over to the foundation. It served for the house and a hospital during the Civil War. This foundation was standing here then. at that time. And it's a beautiful area up in these hills, these mountains where they fought all these battles. Will you come up and read it for us, Melba?
Here I am. The Battle of Second Manassas, Bull Run, Longstreet's attack, August 30th, 1862. About 5 p.m., the Center Division of Longstreet's corps swept past the Chin House as the Confederates pushed their counterattack in an effort to seize Henry Hill and turn Pope's left flank. Across the rolling fields, the attack moved to gain in heavy fighting Chin Ridge and Ball Hill. As the Confederate columns assailed Henry Hill, the desperate force of their attack was matched by the gallant stand of Reynolds' division and Sykes' regulars. The successful defense of Henry Hill made it possible for Pope's retreat by the stone bridge to the heights of Centerville.
And that's how the second battle of Manassas, as I understand it, the second battle took place 1 year after the first battle. We're close to it. I don't know whether we can see this or not. There's a real glare on it, and I doubt very much if you can even see it. So we'll just take a picture down through the landscape here. The fences that were around the farm at the time. And you can get a pretty good idea of what this beautiful landscape is around here. It's real hard to get a picture against the sun like that, so I'll just swing it right around and get the old foundation again. There's your mom, just standing by the car. It's the door open, so it gets hot in there. It's cool in there, I mean. It's warm here today. Sun shining and humidity's way up. It's real hard. We'll just take this film until it runs out on this tour, and that'll be the end of our Manassas things.